All right. Okay, so here we are, ready to pour the wort into the bucket. This is always the fun part. And I always try not to get too much on the wife, but we'll see how it goes. I know that the heavier the worts are, the harder they are to pour sometimes. But this is one of the most challenging parts of this. So here we go. Going good? Oh, the thing came off. I didn't have it pressed on enough. That's good. You didn't check it. You got it in your hand. You put it first in. All right, here we go. That had a little mishap there, guys. I didn't push the thing down enough and didn't check it before I poured. So some of the stuff got in there, not a big deal. This is okay to have sediment in here because I'm going to transfer it again at some point. I'm stirring this down because it's getting clogged up in the screen, all the sediments. So we got to stir this down. And you can see it takes longer when it's a heavier beer. I can't believe all that went in there without this. Can you next time check the... Because when you had it in your hand, why wouldn't you don't look at it? You can't see it. So we're gonna keep stirring here, keep going. This one's really thick, guys. This one's taking a while. A lot of times, the lighter beers, they'll pour right through, and you don't have to sit here and do this. You might have to do it a little bit, but this is a very heavy beer, so this one takes a while. And my poor wife's got to sit here and hold it, and it's kind of heavy. It gets lighter as it goes, but of course I'm pressing down as I'm stirring on the screen. Wow. I think it's thick. Hold it up a lot. What? Okay, we're getting down here. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and clean this one off because it's so thick. So now all I've got in here is like some foam and some of the sediments. So what I'm going to do, because I was drinking this before.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll still keep that in there for now.
Yeah.
All right. That's most of it anyway, because half of it got poured in there with a freaking screen. Alright, there we go. Last little bits here. Hold it up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Yeah, this is a thick one. Woo, hand getting tired. Yeah, this is, wow. Yeah, normally guys, this is not the case on most beers. Like I said, this is a very, very heavy beer, so this, not normally the case with these. All right, got it down to there. What I'm gonna do is get the cold water out of the fridge. Right hand. And I started recently doing this too, using the thing to rinse some of this stuff off of here. Again, we're trying to get all the stuff in the beer we can. I try to rinse off the foam. You can see all the stuff popping out of there. Wow, that really cleared it. Very nice.
Yeah.
As you can see in here, there's all the, that's mostly the Irish moss. And then you finish pouring the rest of your water in there. And I will have to add a little bit more water. And flashlight. We'll check the level. We're going to try to bring this to 5 gallons. 5 gallons of wort. That's what you usually make a brew out of. So we're going to bring it to 5 gallons here. All right, that looks good. You can see the thing. Where are we at? About 3.5? Right? All right, almost 4. Sweet. Now we're just adding tap water right out of the tap. And bring it up. Where are we at? Just below 5?
Yeah.
All right, I always like to bring it up, especially since we're going to have the raspberry. I'm going to bring it up to the 20 line, so it's going to be about 5.5 gallons to start with.
4.5 right now.
Yeah. Oh, just over there, huh? Yeah, okay. All right, that should be good. I was looking, and then you can take your temperature check. All right, still right at about 70 degrees. It's actually a little bit under, which is perfect. Remember, I can add excess because this is going to be hot.
Yeah. All right, so we're just at the, I think we're at the 20. Trying to look through the phone.
Yeah, that looks good. It's a good, good 5 gallons, a little extra. I'm trying to get one of those things down here. Why is this doing this? Is that heavy?
I think so. It's that heavy.
Wow. All right, right at 70 degrees. That looks good. And so now we pitch our yeast. Actually, specific gravity.
Yes.
Which I gotta make sure I rinse. Specific gravity meter. A little sanitizer. Rinse sanitizer. Then I take specific gravity reading, which is going to be out of this world.
Yeah, you're way down the green. The second green.
Oh my gosh. Where's the beer side? I think you're looking at it. Yeah, it's over here.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. You gotta get some of the foam away so you can get an accurate reading. There we go. Right here. There's 70. It's almost near 80. Yeah. That's 80. Guys, this right here is a strong table wine at this point. You're probably looking at about an 8 or 9% beer going on here. I think I'm going to add a little more water. Because remember, we're going to have the other stuff in here and all.
Yeah.
So what you're trying to do here is get your specific gravity that you're looking for. This is supposed to be 1.050 to 1.060, and I was at 1.080. So because I've added extra malts and sugars and stuff, so it raised the gravity. All right, now we're looking good. I'm looking at a 72, 73. I'm gonna call it 74. All right, so we got a 1074, a very nice, strong beer. Again, this is going to be very flavorful. You won't taste the alcohol, but it's going to probably be around 8 or 9%. So it's going to be a good beer. So now I take my yeast and I'm doing this, and I will give her back the camera so you can finish watching me.
Low battery.
What?
It says low battery.
Gonna make it. All right, there we go. I just circle around as I'm pouring this yeast in. Around the edges. And then I like to get every little bit of yeast out of here, because the more you have in there, the faster it'll go. And the whole point at this point is to get this to start turning to alcohol ASAP. Because the sooner it turns to alcohol, any microbes or any contaminants that are in here will be killed. So the faster you can get this thing to start fermenting, the better. That's basically your idea. All right, I think we got it all in there. All right, so that's done. Now, got our yeast in here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little extra water and just rinse off the sides of the buckets here, because it doesn't do you any good up on the side there. The yeast isn't getting to it. And the beer is heavy enough that it doesn't matter that much. Alright, that's good enough. And I will take and just wet around the top of my lid. And now I have my little Erdley guy, put a little water in. Goes in the lid. Look through a little bit. Not too far, but just far enough to make sure it's solid. And I like to grab the bucket. Put it on here. And then I close her up. Now if you watch the little carbonator here, you'll see it when it, if you know you got a tight seal. There you go. And as you can see, the air is kept blocked here from the water. As the carbon dioxide is made, it'll bubble this water, but it'll release the carbon dioxide. This bucket will rise up a little bit as it starts to make that carbon dioxide, and then it will start bubbling in the carbonator there. So that's pretty much it. Now we just let it sit here for a week, and next week we'll do the transfer where we add the raspberry, and I will start another section of that. That takes probably 15 minutes if the most. It's a very short process. So hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, and I will see you next week when we'll continue the goat scrotum brewing process.